200 people were killed. Not a word from Osinbajo, yet people are putting him forth for 2023. Aisha Yusufu. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. A well-known human rights activist, Aisha Yusufu, has dragged Vice President Yemi Osinbajo for not speaking after over 200 innocent Nigerians were killed in Zamfara State a few days ago. Well, on this, I don't think he's the only one that has not spoken anything. But why his own is glaring is because he's actually at the helms of affairs. Yes, a lot of people will come out that, the president is around, so he cannot actually do much. But sincerely, I've said it before, any work that will not make me to say the truth, as in to be effective, that will want me to turn a blind eye in the face of what I'm supposed to speak of, Father Lord, I don't want it. So be sincere. A lot of politicians these days, and when I mean politicians, I mean those in the helms of affairs, they do not talk, especially when they know if I talk now, it will be as if I'm over talking. May not be a portion. As in this life, that you have freedom to come out and say, see, this thing is bad. You don't know. See, you're coming out to say this thing is actually bad. It is going to motivate others to come out and say it is bad. He's actually at the place where he's being watched. Yes, both the good are watching him, and those who are watching him for attacking him are also watching him. But no, that notwithstanding, I would have said, okay, yeah, Aisha Yusufu, if you're going to say this, then that means we're going to involve almost all the presidential aspirants. Exactly. Okay, fine. People will come out and say, oh, Osinbajo is actually, he's close to the president. If the president has said something on it, then he does not need to say, fine. I'm going to say, what of other presidential aspirants that are not close? That there's no fear of, is it that they really want to, hold their personal ambition over this thing that happened? It shows you the kind of candidates you are going to be getting. That is why I'm still of the fact that electoral bill should be signed into law, so that we are going to be able to pick competent persons already. Already, if you're someone who have held a public office, they should be able to be easier for people to pick you. But if you did not do well in your political office, then you just go home. You don't even need to come out and say you are coming out to run for any office any longer. Once you do well, then it is going to be possible. But if you don't, we need an overhauling of our constitution. We need to get another constitution entirely, because this one is going to put us in trouble if we continue using it. The news in detail, please stay with us. While speaking, Aisha Yusufu made it known that 200 people have been killed and the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo did not say anything. Yes, some Nigerians are putting him forth for 2023 presidency. Speaking further, she stated that some Nigerians are expecting her, Aisha, to protest the killings while they vote for him, to clamp down on protesters the way he did when he was the acting president in 2017. Her post read, 200 people have been confirmed, has been killed, and not a word from the president, from Prof. Osinbajo, yet he's the one some of you are proudly putting forth for 2023. You have a right to. In the meantime, you expect me to protect the killings while you vote for him to clamp down on protesters like 2024. On protesters in 2024, like he did in 2017 as the acting president. Lately, there have been a series of killings in different parts of our countries, most especially in the northern parts. Few days ago, it was reported that bandits attacked some villages in Zamfara State and killed over 200 people. The federal government was rise now and do the needful so as to make sure that the innocent Nigerians are well protected. Sincerely, she's not wrong. She's not wrong, kind of. Only when he is sent by the president, who he may be represent on any occasion, he cannot be a voice by himself. Aisha, I respect you so much. I think you are more enlightened than that. You ought to know better than that. Please, if you do not find any good reason to attack the image of Osinbajo, don't destroy your own with unfounded accusation. He's not a president. He doesn't sympathize with people personally. You tell the people to stop the unprovoked war against Nigeria. Well, like I said, it is actually two-faced. Two-faced. He might say the president must have said something about it, and so he does not need to speak because, he actually only acts when he's being delegated, when powers are delegated to him. But that notwithstanding, well, what can I say? A house divided against himself will certainly fall. That is why I am sincerely of the opinion that none of these people who have seen things and kept quiet are actually at the helm of affairs. It is a sign. There's no how you're going to tell me somebody is actually in a position. Okay, let's say, Osinbajo is not even saying anything. Me, I'm not even saying you are saying Osinbajo. Osinbajo, the president must have spoken. What about others? What about others? What are they saying about it? Those your people coming out, do you know how many of them coming out to say they want to run for the post of a presidency? Are they not saying this? Now, they're not speaking up against it. They're not close to the president. The presidents have not spoken on their behalf. Are they coming out to say, oh, this and this and this, these are the solutions we are going to be giving? It is even going to be some of their campaign, whatever. They come and say, these are the strategies that we are going to be following. But no, we are not hearing anything from them concerning it. This man will be more dangerous than Buhari if he becomes the president. Okay. I'm very worried about corruption. They call Nigeria, if 200 innocent Nigerians could be slaughtered and we all get silence from our government. The president already understood in Nigeria and he stated we are simply noisemakers, and I think it's 100% correct because no country in the world would tolerate and keep him as president this long. It is only possible on Nigeria. You have a point, sir. I partially agree with you. I thought the president spoke and took some action in the latest killing. And if not, is it not defeated to think that vice president should outshine his principal? That is why I said it is two-faced. If Osinbajo, the information minister, he can only echo his principal in the open, but discuss issues with him in private as a team player. Let's stop blaming the vice president or necessarily accept as a member of a team. Okay. Well, I think Aisha is speaking from the pain, because it's easier for you to say this when you have not seen things, when your people are not among, when it is not that your relatives are in these places that, there's so much insurgency in. If you have relatives there, sincerely, you want everybody to carry the matter on their head because it is supposed to. 6 years and counting, and people have been suffering. I don't even want to imagine the kind of trauma these people will be living with. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.